later, Thomas, back on the land stage. You know what he brings to the table. Nothing but demos, nothing but poison and cheese. Making his land debut. He's been nothing short of phenomenal over in NA.
And then you feed the bear. Majicbear.
Going into the major, this is the exact circumstance that you want to be, where it's like, all right, we know how we want to play. We're all on the same page right now. We've hit those highs, and now it's just time to take it into, on stage, which at that point, once you're on stage, it doesn't matter. We need to win an event. We need to win Worlds. This is just a stepping stone for us. So no matter what, I don't think you lose that hunger until, as a group, you've, reached that pinnacle point. But our pinnacle point is not, hey, we made Copenhagen. Okay, ever, just chill. That's not what we're trying to do. So, no, I think we're going to be hungry for a while.
There was a point in Optic Worlds, we actually just might not ever make a major again. Fall and winter, we sucked for 9 months. And it was just it didn't seem like there was any light at the end of the tunnel, so it's got to always enjoy the majors as they come. You never know which one's going to be your last.
We haven't won anything. So it's you could say we made a major, but it's have we won a major?
Being back on LAN, I don't think anybody expected us to be here.
We're pretty confident heading into the major.
We've played pretty decent Rocket League at boot camp. We played a decent online split, could have been better, but coming in as third in NA, there's no complaints.
We think we have a chance to surprise a lot of teams here.
I just want to play already. I just want to play.
Luminosity on the stage. Excited to see them here taking on the boys from Furia Bates.
Going into the Furia matchup, we were very confident. We had a really good scrim.
I was just pretty nervous that series. Obviously my first LAN match against a RLCS team, so I was pretty nervous going into it, and they honestly surprised us.
It was not good. First LAN series, it's tough sometimes, and they came out hot and we did not.
Furia, they've pretty much got this one banked. They have got this one banked. It's not just a win, it's not just a thrashing, it is a statement.
I think going into that first series, we needed a little bit more spark.
They're a pretty good team, obviously. They surprised a lot of people, so obviously I want that series back.
Something didn't feel right during that day, and it kind of came into fruition. I think just LAN nerves and jitters.
Luminosity, on the other hand, they did not play the game that they wanted to against Furia. We expect to see better this time around.
A battle of the blue. The winner gets to improve to 1-1. Luminosity versus Complexity to continue here in Copenhagen.
Trying to see if there's any weakness in the defense, and there's the first weakness. Retals will boom it upfield. Good touch from RawGreg, and that will do enough to get the ball to the ground and put game one in the books.
Maybe his teammates weren't very convinced of what was going to happen, but a long shot, flying in, Majicbear. Perfect place, perfect time, perfect placement. A very ambitious play coming in for a pre-jump from Complexity. Majicbear teaming up, and Luminosity, a 2-0 lead.
Final play here, RawGreg has no boost, passes it off to Dorito, gets around one, a pass over the defense, a lovely block, the ball doesn't make it to the corner.
No chance for any player from Complexity to come in from that pass. Instead, never mind, it's another miss from Luminosity, and CRR takes full advantage.
The counterattack now goes, Cheese with a 50 to Bear. Cheese off the pass! That is a team play from Luminosity. Majicbear staying up in the play on zero. Until Complexity doesn't want to commit too much.
The ball.
It's
El Toro! It's 2-0 for Complexity, and it is magic here in Copenhagen.
And RawGreg finishing this series strong for Complexity as they get this series win in round 2.
You've actually learned every single way to play against the teams. And we know our way to play. Be hyped up, but these dudes got your back. Always. This isn't a reflection on you, like I said. This is a reflection of us as a whole. In order to reverse sweep this, which is the hardest thing we're gonna have to do, it is the hardest thing we're gonna have to do as a team. Reverse sweep splits with these teams here. But we can do it. We keep these mentalities in mind. Look where we are. We're at fucking Copenhagen because we did all the stuff that we've been working on the entire time. All we have to do is stay together throughout this entire thing. If we stay together, we're gonna make it through.
Limitless and Luminosity know the task in front of them. They have got to win this, and then 2 series afterwards. Over to Retals. He's only got one player left to beat, and instead, it was the crossbar that was too much. Majicbear's just going to try and kill some time for Retals to come in. Take 2 went so much better.
Seti keeps it up, tries to find to die for. Unfortunately for them, ball touches ground. Luminosity, they take game number 1.
In field, oh my goodness! Sliced them apart! Limitless are trying to jump at shadows at the moment. Here we go, Snowy, that's the still! Not good enough! So instead, it's up to Cheese to take over.
It's another chance for Retals, taken completely as well. 3 goals, and every single one an outplay from Luminosity. Cheese have full control, or just sends it in the middle. There'll be somebody there. Cheese is the somebody there on that occasion.
Limitless, scoreless in game number 2. And they might very well be on their way out, unless they can figure something miraculous out about their opponents. And Retals happy to see the time tick away.
Masterful.
Not just on this series, but on SSA's participation in the Copenhagen Major. Luminosity move on.
You know, that was a nice cruise of a win on through. You got one on the board. Only a few more to go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 2 more to go. 9 games today. 9 games.
It was after Limitless. You know, Limitless was, I think, a much needed win and a good matchup because it kind of like allowed us to try to snowball our momentum throughout the day. And then when I saw OG, you know, I smiled a little bit.
I knew we were going to win since the start. Even when they took game 1, I knew we had it in us.
I love the way that Luminosity has been able to metaphorically bounce back up until J-Naps. It's deja vu all over again.
As in soccer, I hope.
No, I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
But,
hello. Great defense coming out from LG on that chance.
Oh, so much battling in that midfield, and it's won by Luminosity. In the end, they are fired up with 40 seconds left. They have the lead.
With more than enough to get a reset, flick it past. Doesn't matter if it's a goal.
You know, midway through, it was kind of it's kind of spicy on set. I mean, it was an accidental quick shot that from me, so it kind of just sparked a bunch of trash talk, and you know, it just made the series more fun as it went on.
Oh shit, fuck.
You might have.
I think it's up.
Nice! Let's go!
Quick chat. It's so loud.
Good job, good job, good job.
Was it a mistake? I fucking quick chat on accident. It's all good. Holy fuck.
Good job. Alright, lock in. Good.
We were both trash talking to each other. It made it more fun. Made me want to win more. I'm friends with all the players just on the field. We're enemies, so.
Let him touch. You.
I'm back. Just you.
Fuck. It's okay.
Hey, it's all good. Stay in.
Don't listen.
Come on.
We're
Let
good.
him talk. Let him
Come
talk.
on.
We get the last laugh.
Let's get it, baby. Win this fucking game.
We get the last laugh.
I got. Third. Put on that.
Yeah.
Free.
It's in. Leave it.
Nice. Hey, call you fucking fuck. Let's go. Good shit.
Come on, boys.
Let's go.
OG chasing, and it falls within their hands. Luminosity, match point.
Yeah, the OG series was a little chirpy. Unfortunately, I have a very toxic teammate that accidentally hits his D-pad every now and then. There were some choice words being thrown around. There was, you know, Cheese just, I didn't realize he was so mean-spirited, you know. But it was a good series. It was all in good fun.
They got to be careful for overextending OG if once sometimes these midfield challenges, and that is a whiff that will cost them. Luminosity with the first goal. Quick reaction out of Luminosity. The last 10 seconds, it could end OG Swiss here and now, and Luminosity could get the revenge. Here's J-Naps wanting the pass, and Cheese breaks it up at the last second. The boys in blue get the green light to the next round.
He's locked, dude. I'm not fucking with
We got vitality. Let's go.
I think going into the Vitality matchup, they're the world champs. And we were right to be the underdogs, but it was, again, it's a matchup that I'm extremely, extremely confident in.
Obviously, the world champs, probably one of the teams that everyone wants to beat.
Whatever happened this offseason kind of overshadowed, you know, how good a lot of NA's been playing. That's a matchup where we were going into it thinking it's 50-50. You know, we like our Vitality matchup.
Your Luminosity gaming coming up from the 0-2. They've won 2 rounds in a row to get to this point, but Vitality, the reigning Rocket League champions of the world, Bates.
First real glint of an opportunity for Vitality. This could be the second. A massive demo comes in, and listen to that roar. Pinned back in their own half. Jesus made a mistake. Alpha makes it 2. Job 1 then for Luminosity is get the ball away. That kickoff is the last thing they would have wanted. Suddenly it's 3.
As Radosin will walk that one in. 4-0.
Classic me, classic silly Retals. We know
Only
what you're
me, mate,
capable
only
of.
me. Luminosity, they've put themselves on the rough end of the stick. Limitless taken down, OG taken down, but is Vitality a step too far?
Retals puts that to the backboard. All three are involved. It could be another early goal for Vitality. It is. Half a sight on goal here. Retals was on the backboard. There's all sorts of Luminosity players there, and they get their equaliser. There's no one on the other end of the pass, and now we have a counter. Majicbear hooks it towards Retals. Luminosity take the lead.
Really power their way out of bad situations, and you can see Vitality are scrambling to try and keep up. This keeps up. Off the backboard, Retals again!
Team Vitality, still your world champions, need we remind you. Still the current RLCS LAN champions. They're the RLCS Major champions. The perfect end to last season. But if Luminosity keep playing like this, it could go up in smoke cheese. Oh, it's another demo! It's a beauty!
Have we got an upset in the making? Or is chat actually just geniuses?
I mean, chat may well be geniuses. I don't know who the coin went for, I can't even remember, but I mean, Hercules as well. She believed, but most importantly, these three players and their coach believed.
Retals keeps it alive!
We're gonna get the overtime. This one going all the way. No goals in the first 5 minutes. Plenty of goal mouth action.
They have been under so much pressure, and it's still kept out!
Unbelievable! How is this one not getting in the back of either net?
Alpha will be far side. Redosin tried to bump Majicbear, so he's got him to go early, and still, we stay in overtime!
Earlier on it was Majicbear, now Retals has taken the reins as defender extraordinaire. 0-0, a minute and a half into overtime. Can Zen be the one to unlock it? Does he have the key? Of course he does!
The magician pulls it out of the hat!
Showing his game management, but Zeni still has a chance. Majicbear took out one, sadly the other was Zen.
This is much better. Retals is out on the hunt. Now gives Majicbear some space to give it to Retals!
Oh, it's all from the bravery of playing in front of the ball, taking away just one defender.
I'm gonna go steal your 100 boost. I'll turn around, and if things are all good, I'm gonna get a goal! And now, Luminosity have turned this around. That is how high-level Rocket League is nowadays. Eyes everywhere. Who was on the ball might not actually be your biggest threat. Oh, dearie, dearie me.
His team not quite on his wavelength. Here's another example. Is anyone following this one? Retals is rolling back the years of the mechanics. Redosin gets a bump. Cheese is trying to avoid it. Surely this will be a goal. Yes, it will. Only two. Redosin has to charge it down. Luminosity, they managed to wriggle it away. It's Majicbear. He'll sink it and kill it, and we will be going to Champions Fields.
BDS made it. KC made it. Gentlemates definitely made it.
Oh, yeah.
But if you said one team isn't, Vitality would have been very far away from many people's first pick. But Luminosity might make that a reality.
All three of these players are finding their peak. They're finding the top of their game at the perfect time.
Vitality will have a chance to put something together, and they'll be disappointed by the initial results.
One a goal.
Oh, there it is! There it is!
Could be it! It's Alpha in the end, but Redosin's the player who turns. Majicbear only tees up Alpha. Alpha's coming in, he forced the flip reset. Not quite enough, but it's going to be Vitality, but they take each other out. No one on Luminosity expected it until Alpha shoots, but it's saved.
This might be the big chance to put it away! 34 seconds. Luminosity needs something big off the kickoff. Decides to go for the double, and it will be done! Redosin with the brace, 3-0.
Through in 5, Team Vitality, formerly immortal. They live on.
EU gets 4, NA gets 2.
Luminosity, almost the perfect turnaround in the Swiss.
They gave it a real good go.
Game 5, we kind of lost our groove. They obviously are world champions. They have more experience than us, so they took it out on top. But it was a really good series anyway.
I don't know, I wouldn't say we kind of trolled, but I think we just kind of went away from our game plan a little bit in some of the games, and it kind of cost us a little bit. And I think we kind of played them as well as we could. Obviously, they're world champs, and it's going to be a tough match every time.
So it was close. I felt like we should have had it, but again, maybe it's that landing experience.
I would like to thank all the fans for supporting us, and I'm lucky we didn't play in front of the crowd, but maybe for next Major.
Thank you for all the support. It means a lot to me. It definitely does. It definitely helps, for sure.
Shout out the fans. We had so many people in line. It was a small venue, it was a small crowd, but we had half of it there. So, you know, for anyone that got an autograph or a picture with any of us, I appreciate you guys. As always, it's always love.
You give Cheese and MB and Retals and even me confidence going into these events. And just being able to like feel that presence, and when you guys come and meet us and you guys like make us sign autographs, that's mind-blowing to me. So we appreciate you guys. We wouldn't be here without you. And I just want to say thank you. We love you all. And we'll be back for Major 2.